Congresswoman Joyce Beatty took a seat on the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives to protest the lack of action on gun violence.
And now she says it's time for the rest of us to take a stand. Beatty was part of a 26-hour sit-in on Capitol Hill in June. 2 months later, she says it's time for the rest of us to start the conversation against violence in our neighborhoods, especially youth violence.
It's very personal for me. I could have been one of those kids coming up. I grew up in the inner city. I went to public schools, and I know what saved me was having parents who kept me engaged.
Joyce Beatty wants to know who's going to save today's kids. Too many living in neighborhoods hard hit by gun violence. More than 4 million assaults, robberies, and other violent crimes involving a gun in the last decade. 30,000 gun deaths in America each year. Here in Ohio, a gun death every 8 hours. How much of this is cultural? How much of it involves gender and race?
I think if you look at the history and you look at the disparities that we have when it comes to particularly African American men, someone told us the #1 issue is poverty. We have taken away programs for after-school programs. We have taken away programs that fund jobs. We have taken away community facilities.
We really want to treat gun violence as a mental health issue.
Mike Branch is one of the teens who lives in Beatty's district, and he agrees we need to look for what's setting the stage for gun violence.
I don't know what their mental state is, so I'm not making an excuse for anybody that will go out and kill some people, but I'm just saying I don't know where their mind was at when they were doing that.
Branch wants people to start talking to each other, and Congresswoman Beatty wants to help make that possible.
We're all in this together. We all have a responsibility.
NBC4 is confronting the issue of youth violence in a special town hall we're hosting on August 30th. We're going to broadcast that live. It'll be from 7 in the evening until 8 in the evening at the King Arts Complex. It is open to the public. We're going to have a panel of experts, but we really want you to join us and take part in the conversation. So come with your questions and we'll get the dialogue going.
Turn to the weather now.